Alright, guys. Time to figure out the secret ending of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. You know these dildos I've been collecting the entire time? Well, they are going to unlock the secret ending. I'm only missing one. There's Noah's Ark. Supposedly you need all... Well, actually, there are 50 of these dildos you have to collect. But technically, supposedly, you can figure out the puzzle with only 49, but I might as well get all 50, you know. Achievement and all that jazz. There's the last one.
And that completes the set.
The most boring and unremarkable collectible thing in video game history. Yeah. Those things were not interesting, cool, or fun to collect. And the hoops you had to go through to get some of them were just ridiculous. Like the cog puzzle that I spared you guys having to watch me figure out. And Sukhothai, yeah. There were like 5 of those cog puzzles I had to do. Ugh. It's a cool door. Now that's like an Indiana Jones door right there. Kind of reminds me of the cool poster for Temple of Doom. Alright. Look how smooth these walls are. This is like a rock quarry. Okay, here it goes. This is gonna take a little while. Oh yeah, was it good for you too, baby? Whoever designed this should be shot. My god. Looks like one of those flashlights from Vietnam. The angled flashlights. So basically I'm gonna give it my shot. I'm gonna try and do this. But I have a guide on my phone in case I screw the pooch. So either way, this puzzle is getting solved and we're going to find out what the secret ending is. Woo! It's probably just something leading up to the DLC. I'm not really sure when the DLC is supposed to come out. Sometime this year. Probably, I think they usually wait like 6 months or so. So probably like June or sometime like that. Not really sure how I'm gonna play it, because I guess I have to buy it, don't I? Because I don't own the game. I got it on Game Pass. So I wonder how I would play the DLC. I don't know. I mean, they're selling the collectible edition thing without the game for like $35 or something. I'm like, I'm not paying that for a DLC. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Not sure if, how I'm really feeling about the DLC. I'm kind of like, eh. I mean, I guess I want to know what happened to Tony Todd, but I don't know. As long as I don't have to deal with Gina, I'll be happy. And I don't hate Gina. It's just, you know, I would have preferred a better character. Yeah. But I don't hate Gina. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. This game has no replayability for me. Like, as soon as I'm done with this, I'm deleting it off my hard drive. So I have an Xbox Series S, and this thing does not have a lot of memory, like 500 gigs. This game is by itself 131 gigs, so yeah. But it was a very good game. I enjoyed it, but I have a lot of problems with it, and like I said, the replayability does not exist. No. I mean, there's just nothing I want to do again. Like, there's not really any great moments, and you know, some of the cutscenes are really good, but I can just watch, yeah, I can just watch it on here, you know. I can just watch my recorded videos of it if I want to see it again. But yeah, as far as gameplay goes, no, I'm good. I'm good. It's taken me about 40 hours to get to this point, so I mean, I played the hell out of the game. A lot of people are still having issues with the glitch, like a lot of glitches and stuff. Like some people can't even beat the game because there's like a glitch in Sukhothai that keeps them from continuing on in the story and stuff. So I've been very blessed and lucky not to have those issues. Yeah. Like, there's even a glitch where if you put the stones in here and leave them in there, it won't count you as having 50 of them, so you won't get that achievement. And I did that, but thankfully I didn't get the glitch, so I'm very lucky on that one. But yeah, they, Machine Games needs to do a patch and fix all of these glitches. Yeah, I don't know why they haven't done that yet. I mean, the game's been out for like a month and a half, and yeah. They haven't done anything, so what I'm thinking is either they're getting the game ready for PlayStation 5, or because the game hasn't made any money, they're like, screw this. Yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, I don't think the game has made money. And I'll talk about that whenever I do my review of the game. I'll probably wait to do my review until the DLC comes out so I can actually review the whole entire game, you know. But yeah, I don't think this game has made money. Not even close. Because I mean, if the game sold well, they would tell you it sold well. And they haven't told us anything. I mean, even Dragon Age Veilguard, which bombed, they told us how much that sold. That sold like, I think the word on the street is about 1.5 million copies. Which on its face isn't bad. I mean, that used to be actually kind of the mark of success, was if you can sell over 1 million titles, you're good. The only problem is that game took like 8 years to make and hundreds of millions of dollars, so yeah, not too good, not too good. Yeah. But I mean, BioWare games were never huge sellers. I think the entire Mass Effect series, including Andromeda, has sold only like 10 million copies. I mean, to put that in perspective, Metal Gear Solid on PlayStation 1 sold like 7 million copies by itself. So, yeah, that's the mark of success, not, you know. So, yeah, Veilguard, they probably lost a lot of money on, and that's probably it for BioWare. That might even be it for, I mean, at the very least, that's it for Dragon Age. BioWare, I don't know. They're still trying to make Mass Effect 5, but I have no faith in them pulling that off. I mean, if they couldn't do Mass Effect 3 right, how are they going to do Mass Effect 5, right? So, yeah. So, this game, yeah, I just, looking at the concurrent gamers playing it on Steam and stuff, I'm just like, yeah, I don't. And because it's on Game Pass. I mean, why would you buy the game if you can play it for free, essentially? Like, yeah. And I'm not the only one to say the replayability in the game is 0. I mean, pretty much everybody's like, yeah. I mean, there are some exuberant fans on Reddit who are like, oh, I'm starting my 3rd go-through. I'm like, ugh. Okay, man, have fun. But I'm like, I got other games to play, man. In fact, I posted on YouTube, on my community page or whatever, PlayStation, or Sony, just came out with Indiana Jones and the Staff of Kings. Yeah, they did a port of that for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, so that's very nice of them. And I actually just bought that last night for, I think it's on there for like $5.99, so yay, I have a reason to play my PS2. I have a reason to play my PlayStation 4 for the first time in like 3 years, so yeah. Yeah, I haven't touched my PlayStation 4 in forever. I think the last game I beat on there was the Berserk video game, which was really good. I think I did that like December 2023, so. And there's still plenty of games for me to play on PlayStation 4. Like, I need to do the remaster of The Last of Us. I never played that game. I ain't doing the sequels, but I need to do the first one at least. I fell asleep playing the new God of War, so I'm done with that crap. What else is on there? Yeah, I think I'm using too many dildos on this one. Yeah, I'll figure it out. What else do I need to play on there? I mean, I have Metal Gear Solid 5, but I'm kind of like, eh. Metal Gear Solid series is by far and away my favorite video game series of all time. And the gameplay looks really good for Metal Gear Solid 5, but the story just looks like crap. And they don't have David Hayter doing the voice, so I'm just like, ugh. One game I really want to play though, Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, I have the director's cut of that on PlayStation 5. I actually got the physical copy of that because it was cheaper than the digital. So I'll definitely go through that. And I might be going, yeah, let me, that didn't work, so let me get on the guide and see what I gotta do differently. I was probably pretty close to solving this, but yeah. But yeah, I'm looking at going to Japan next month, so that would have been a good time to play Ghost of Tsushima, but I've got so many other games I gotta play first, but yeah, I'll get around to it eventually. Alright. Thankfully there's a lot of guides online for this game, IGN and GameSpot especially. I gotta give them props, they really did a good job. That's who I usually went to for the safe codes and the lockers and stuff. Alright. So they're telling me where to put the dildos. Which hole to put it in. Ooh. Alright. And it even tells me turn it right, turn it left. Yeah. Okay. I don't know why they do that. That's kind of weird. Alright. Why does this remind me of the nuclear reactor? What do they call the rods? Yeah, the rods. Yeah. Actually, a steam engine on a train kind of looks like this too, because it's got pipes and stuff for the steam to travel in. But you know, it's Adamic, the first language ever invented by God and all that. The language of mankind before the Tower of Babel. Could have probably done a better job explaining that, and also explaining how the hell Indy's able to decipher this language. But you know, Laura Lombardi figured it out, so like, okay. Why did she do that in a weekend? I mean, cuneiform and all these other dead languages took forever to figure out. I mean, it took hundreds of scholars decades to figure out hieroglyphics. Yeah. Something like this would take maybe a century. I mean, the guy who deciphered cuneiform, I mean, he went insane because he was, you know, obsessing over it so much. It just drove him mad. Which, I mean, you look at cuneiform, yeah. Try and figure out what the hell that means. Yeah. I mean, that's these linguists and scholars are extremely impressive. I mean, I have nothing but respect for them. I mean, the leading guy who figured out Egyptian hieroglyphics, Jean-Francois Champollion, I mean, he was a very, very cool guy. Extremely intelligent. Extremely intelligent. I mean, he was the kind of linguist that, you know, went to school and learned Persian, and one day I think he was at, I guess, the National Assembly or whatever in Paris, and a ambassador from Persia showed up and just started, and Jean-Francois started talking to him, and Jean-Francois was kind of dark featured, dark hair, dark skin tone. You know how some French guys can be pretty dark. So the ambassador actually thought Jean-Francois was from Persia because his Persian was so good and he had the look and everything. Like, that's how good these linguists are. And I mean, you gotta think too how they were learning the language, like from what, school books and their teachers. Like, it's amazing. Like, I mean, how is he learning the accents and stuff? You know, it's crazy. But I mean, education back then was a lot more, yeah, at least higher education was. I mean, you still got the illiterate farmer, but if you went to college back in the 19th century, you were getting a first-class classical education. Yeah. This is very, very exciting. Okay. Who the hell came up with this? I don't know. Hey guys, let's have a secret ending. That, you know, they have to put all these stupid collectibles they've been collecting the entire game. Yeah, yeah. I guess it at least gives these meaning, but yeah. I don't know what the ending's supposed to be either, the secret ending, so I don't know. Better not be lame, that's all I got to say after all this crap. Jeez. Well, and to be fair too, if it wasn't for achievements, I wouldn't be doing this. Yeah. In fact, this is the last achievement I need too, I believe. So yeah, if it wasn't for this, I would just watch it on YouTube. Probably like you're doing. Now, I don't blame you, because these collectibles are stupid. And not fun at all. Now, I've done some stupid collectibles, let me tell you what, my god. Probably the most annoying collectibles I ever had to do was in Superman Returns. Which was actually a pretty decent game, but the collectible in that was you had to rescue cats from ledges and trees. You know, they were falling and stuff, so Superman has to fly around Metropolis looking for these things. And there's no map or anything. Like, you literally just have to use a guide to find them. And Metropolis in the game is like, I think 10 square miles. Like, it's a big map. So, yeah, it was. And there's like, I don't even remember how many there were. There might have been like 100 cats or something. It was, oh. Man, if you miss one, forget about it. You're not going to be able to, well, did I miss cat 18 or did I miss cat 73? You know? And they're like 5 miles apart from each other. So it's just like, I think I had to redo it 2 or 3 times. Like, that's how big of an annoying thing it was. I probably spent 5 hours doing that. So, that was a brutal one. I hate collectibles. It's just a waste of time. Yeah, I prefer when they have achievements just for playing the game. Like, here, you beat the game. Here, you beat this level. You beat this boss. Like, yeah, just do that. Don't waste people's time here. But don't be super easy too, like that Avatar game. But I mean, yeah, just give people achievements for playing the game. I'm even kind of okay with difficulty achievements. You know, you beat the game on hard. Okay. Yeah. But collectibles? Nah. I never liked those. Missing one there. And there were way too many collectibles in this game. Oh my god. I mean, you're literally having to collect 300 things, 400 things. I mean, it's just ridiculous. All the journal notes, all the photographs, everything. Yeah. And it's just a waste of time, too. And I don't play games to waste time. I play video games to do things that I can't do in real life. Well, in the case of GTA, things you shouldn't do in real life. Well, I guess just plug that hole. I don't know. Why isn't it? Yeah, that's weird. Why isn't it? Maybe turn it to the right? I don't know. Bug it. We'll deal with it later. Alright, last one. Hopefully I have enough of these. I am curious though to see if they're going to do a sequel to this, but I mean if they are, it's probably not going to come out for another 3 or 4 years, so I mean, why even ask about it? Yeah. Remember back in the day when they had sequels come out every 3 years, or sometimes 2 years? Oh hell, for your Assassin's Creed every year practically. Yeah. But nowadays, nope. Video games are just too expensive. I mean, they're talking about GTA 6 when it comes out. The regular edition's supposed to be like $100. And the game industry is kind of wanting that because video games cost so much now. But, I mean, people will pay that for GTA 6. But, I mean, if Halo or Assassin's Creed or some other series tries to come out and have a regular edition for $100, people aren't going to do that. And that's going to kill the AAA video game industry. I mean, dude, people didn't want to pay $70 for Indiana Jones, but they're going to pay $100? No, never happen. It'll never happen. I mean, one of the reasons why I canceled my collector's edition was because I was realizing, I'm like, dude, are you really going to spend $190 for something that's showing up 10 days after it's supposed to? Like, what do you, I mean, dude, yeah. And they had all the Christmas sales going on and stuff. So, I mean, I could buy a ton of games for $190, so, yeah. And maybe one day I'll buy this game, but, you know, it's probably going to be like 2 years from now when it's on sale for $10. Yeah. And the thing, too, is if you own it digitally, do you really own it? So that opens up another can of, like, yeah. Alright. So there's like 4 holes I need to fill. Did something wrong, I'm not sure what. Shouldn't that have, oh no, because it's spread out. Bastards. What was that hole I missed? There it is. Maybe put that one there? Shit. No. Maybe we move that one over? No. Ah, I did it. Huh. So did it go back to Mount Ararat? Interesting. So I guess that's prelude to the DLC, perhaps? So that was the big secret ending. Woo. Are they really? No. Get out of here, credits. Get. Yeah, in case you didn't watch the last episode, the credits were 45 minutes long. 45 minutes. Ridiculous. But anyway, guys, this was fun. I'll see you.